Alright, for people that are familiar with my content from other card games, you know that I'm a sucker for a good tempo deck. So Johnny's a really powerful tempo card at the top end of your curve, so when this comes into play, give something Frostbite and Vulnerable, which means Frostbite cuts the attack to 0, Vulnerable makes it so you can force it to block. So this is basically a removal spell in a lot of instances when it comes into play, because you like get rid of their thing's attack and then you force it to block and kill it in combat. It levels up when you've damaged the enemy nexus in 5 different rounds. Again, worth noting here that this doesn't have to be in play for it to count that damage. When it's leveled up, it has the ability where the first time I see you deal damage to the enemy nexus each round, Frostbite all enemies. So this leveled up side, in conjunction with things like Warning Shot, can buy us a lot of time in the late game to eke out wins in games we'd otherwise be out of in our aggro deck by stopping our opponent's larger threats from having attack. The second champion in this deck today that we are playing is Misfortune here. When allies attack, deal 1 damage to battling enemies and the enemy nexus. She levels up when she's seen us attack 4 times. Again, this verbiage here is important because the fact that she says she has to see you attack means that she has to be in play to start meeting that requirement. When she's leveled up, she gains Overwhelm, which is the equivalent of Trample for Magic players out there, and says when this ally attacks, deal 1 3 times to the battling nexus and to the enemy nexus. Her champion spell is very good. Make It Rain's a very playable card. We're playing 3 of it past just her. The rest of this deck is an aggressive shell with things like Omen Hawks, Jagged Butchers, Black Markets, Hired Guns. We're looking to get down onto the board early and hit our opponent quickly and close the game out before it goes too long. Hey, Zwiki Ziwe. Thanks for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome to Oglandia. Had a number of new subs today. Make sure you pop on into the subscriber Discord server as well once that gets a chance to sync up. Good way to chat about Runeterra and life in general and anything else you're interested in. A lot of great channels in there. Dropping my sub for you. I saw your post on Twitter. I don't agree with you on everything. You're making the right move. Thanks, Seaway. Nobody agrees with anyone on everything, I think. I appreciate the support from folks. I feel like we've had some awkward variants in terms of matchups today. Like, we've played 3 different decks, and I feel like we keep hitting mirrors when we switch decks. So we are going second here. The current deck we're playing is considered one of the best decks of the land. That's fair, but like, you know, we've been playing for 3.5 hours so far today, and this is our first time playing against this, and it's a mirror. Howdy, Pulse. Yeah, the arcade board is sweet, for sure. Do I just play a 2-3 out to attack them? I feel like I want to wait for this until I have Plunder. There could be merit to banking spell mana, though. I think I'm going to pass and bank spell mana. I could also, like, this gives them a chance to play something, and if they play a thing, I could play Make It Vulnerable and eat it. So I don't hate getting spell mana here, and if they do something, I can then play my thing and kill it, potentially. Love the priority system in this game. It is such an incredible amount of depth and sequencing decisions, especially when you combine the priority system with the mana system like we talked about here. This play that I made here, giving my opponent a chance to make a play that I could kill, was only good because I could bank that mana as spell mana, potentially.
Fortune favors the bold.
For those wondering, this game board is S tier in terms of music.
With luck, your bounty covers half a meal.
Yes, the music you hear changes based on what board you have. To set an incredibly low bar, Legends of Runeterra is much more fun than Artifact. I think I'm trading her for their 3/3 to get the love tap in. So that way I can play these and plunder them.
Say your farewells.
Yeah, I know she triggers if I attack with the 2/2, but I don't really want to, like, throw my 2/2 away. Oh! Oh, this does it to the battling enemies, too. Yeah, this is just a mistake. I forgot love tap hits the units, too. You're right, this is just wrong.
Treasures of the ages for a price.
I appreciate the specific feedback, chat. Oh no! They pilfered our pilfered goods, chat! It just ain't right. It just ain't right. What a silly mirror. They stole our stealing.
With luck, your bounty
Give me some pilfered goods. Come on now.
son of a...
Time to get rich. Give him the claw.
Give him the claw. Oh, he's got a claw.
Credit denied. No.
Yeah, you don't want to cross me.
Who's on top of the bounty board today?
Ooh. Do I lead on here? I kind of want to play the Sejuani, huh? Just like clean their board up.
You own what you take.
They could Sejuani me back here though. And then that like makes my hook less good. Although no, that's actually not true, right? Because I can do these. We should warning shot on their turn to level Sejuani. I guess I have a lot of them, huh?
Bristle, attack!
Sold out. They'll be blown in the water.
Well, poop.
I refuse!
I think we've died, chat. I think we've died. It was the Riptide Rex, chat. It was the shark with the cannons on the back of it. Duh. Obviously.
I'm not greedy. My friends, though. Every way is a path.
Don't ask where it's from. Ask how much.
Oh no, I didn't plunder. Oh. Mistakes were made, chat. Mistakes were made. What a blunder. We didn't plunder. Hey, Solomon Zeke. Thanks for the brand new Torrent sub. I really appreciate that. Welcome to Oaklandia. You're fine, BC. I should pay more attention. Playing it anyways because I want to get Sejani leveled up here. Any thoughts on this game? Gives you additional info during like it's excellent control magic. It's actually something that I really liked about companions in Magic, and I'm sad that companions got nerfed to the point where they're really not, a lot of them aren't playable anymore.
From the savage cold. Fight for your lives. Pain is nothing.
That's a 9/10, chat.
Heavy pockets, huh?
Fight like the animal you are. They left me alive. That was a mistake.
Mistakes were made, chat. Oh no, we're back down to gold 4. Still. Do you like the flavor of the pirates here? I don't really. Like, I don't know. I feel... Read messages, please. I'm gonna call that a parenting success. Okay, so they're playing this deck. And I want to be aggressive here. I think I actually throw back Pilfered good, because I don't want to have them hit the deep really quickly. So, Declan was yelling for me, and I told him he needed to come in here if he needed help with something. But he told me he couldn't come in here because he knows he's not allowed to come in here if he's not wearing pants while I'm streaming. So, I think... that's a parenting success that he remembered that he's not allowed to come into my office if he's not wearing pants while I'm live.
Who's on top of the
So like, you know, he's learning boundaries, right? He outplayed me. he did a little bit, right? Put that on your convinced 5-year-old not to show up on stream without pants.
No prey, no pay.
Yeah, I'll just like half the time I'll come upstairs after I'm done streaming to like get something to eat and check in on them, and like it'll just be like, Declan, where are your pants? And he's just like, I just didn't want to wear them.
Set the hooks.
Are we saving her with Fury? I feel like the answer is yes. Alternatively, I could let this die and then have scouts to open on next turn. I think I want to save her. I always find myself going into my 2-year-old's room and the first 2 sentences are always, time to get up and where are your pants? God bless. Ooh. I think this is definitely in contention for my favorite Runeterra card. Might just be straight up my favorite.
The ocean charts our course.
So the scout mechanic here says if you attack with just scout units the first time you attack each round, you get another attack. I've never beaten that card in my life. It's so good, Bob. It's so good. I know I've shown this art a lot today, but it's worth looking at, chat. It's worth looking at. Yes, yeah, the deck codes are this really strong string of characters, really long string of characters.
Less is motion.
They reprinted Fabled Passage in Core 2021. Do you think they want that to be evergreen? Yeah, quite possibly. Something I've talked about before on stream is I feel like Fabled Passage really hit a perfect power level spot overall. The overlay having creative cards on it would be good. There's a cannon barrage for you.
Get the trash! Eat the trash!
Yes, Fabled Passage makes Magic cheaper, because once you have that land, it goes in every deck you play.
This is our way.
I think I just attack with everything here, right? This maybe puts Misfortune in a little danger, but I only have 2 mana available. Hey, thanks for the 2/3 of a year, Braveheart. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. We are definitely the beatdown in this matchup. I want to try and end the game before my opponent gets deep, or gets deep for too long. Yep. Yeah, the fact that Misfortune just makes their 1 toughness blockers useless is great. We're on 5 mana this turn, so we'll be 6 on their turn, 7 on our next. So we're still a little bit off the shark happening. But we'll have a warning shot to trigger Plunder on Shark when it does happen, which is great. Should have played that pre-combat.
Give me the stuff! Stuff make happy!
Stuff happen.
Safety will cost you.
Opponent's Build of the Deep is interesting with cards like Glimpse.
You made choices.
You've made your path.
If I kill this, they go deep. That's probably not worth it. What do we think of these blocks? I think I like it. This is hooked, so have to block here. Oh, block around whale. That's a good suggestion. So I should put the 2/4 on here so this doesn't go to 1 toughness. That's a really, really astute observation. Although I guess... Oh, the whale does 1 to everything. I was going to say this is going to be at 1 anyways. I assume Misfortune's going to eat it here. Yeah, so I lost this 3/3 when I didn't need to here with my play. Yeah, reprint sets really do a kind of depressing job of highlighting just how incredibly predatory Wizards of the Coast / Arena's monetization system is, especially compared to this game. Any unit they play here lets them go deep. Feels like this one's slipping away from us. Shark Daddy here might let us steal next turn.
Vessel's small, but she ain't lacking courage.
Success gets you noticed around here.
Are there counter spells in this game? There are counter spells in this game, but only for abilities and spell cards, because allies and champions and followers go right into play. Yes, yeah, Runeterra's economy manages to be better than Arena for both whales and free-to-play people. Agree.
I'll show you how it's done.
Again, attacking with just the scouts first. I get another combat with non-scouts after. And the scouts again. Scouts attack twice per turn if you lead with them. I assume they're going to trade this 2/1 for here. They might want to chump block with this to gain some life. There's no way. No, there's no way they they fourth card protect you from cards you already have 4 copies of. Did they time out there? They timed out there, right? That's sad. We were playing a really good game. It's gonna be sad if they're disconnected. I think we were a little bit behind here, but not guaranteed dead.
Always forward.
Scouts can only attack 1 extra time. First time only scout units attack each. First time only scout units attack each round. Ready your attack.
It's Draven time!
Sorry about that. I took pause to tweet out some shade. If it's too sunny where you're at.
Yeah, I'm out of play! Ow!
Am I supposed to just double Jagged Butcher here? I feel like I need to get... I guess I could single Butcher, and if they don't play anything, hit them and then play a 3/3.
I can do this.
Okay, I think with that play, I just play the other one out and attack them for 4 here.
Hard to get rich. Time for the main
Alright,
event.
so what does this guy do? Play or strike, create a spinning axe. To play, discard a card, give an ally 1 attack. When I'm struck with 2 total spinning axes, play or strike, create 2 spinning axes. He's got quick attack. Okay.
Don't mind me.
I think we just have to take this hit here, huh? I want to be able to go wide around them to trigger Plunder next turn.
Time for the moneymakers.
I will come out and get a new level after my game, okay? Yeah, buddy. Huh? I'm just gonna bake this into spell mana.
be riches.
What did you do not to play League of Legends? I'm not really big on dexterity-based games in my old age.
My selection speaks for itself.
Nice.
I'll try anyone one.
You dropped something.
Huh? The Caustic Caskets deal 1 to each of us, so we'll each take 2. I think that's still worth playing out. It could also be right to just bank spell mana here, though. I'm gonna play the rookie and bank a spell mana, I think. Yeah, there's a good chance they open on attacks, though, right?
Just gonna put this here. It wasn't me.
And this is fearsome. Yeah, I just really don't have great blocks here. I guess I get to do this here, and then pump this up, and then Mystic Shot their 2-1. Guess that's not too bad. I take 4 in combat here then. Watch your channel update video. I just need to let you know that I'm not going anywhere. I'm satisfied with your decision to take a break and focus on things that are fun. Keep being yourself, Jeff. Thanks, Roller Dude. I appreciate it. You're having a good one wherever you're at. Gotcha, December. Okay, that puts me to 10. So I'm going to 6 here.
Backfired.
My beautiful face.
Hey, Sugio, thanks for the 3 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Hey, dude, what's up? You're waiting. I appreciate you waiting patiently.
My friends,
You're a good kid. Yeah, you're a good kid. You are waiting. I promise. I think Dad's about to be dead. So, I think we're about to be.
You're the rainbow one.
We are the rainbow one. We've only got 2 points left, Jacob.
What? With that? With that, Daddy, with that.
heavy pockets, huh?
Dad, you something. Dad, you something.
We're gonna try, Jake.
Let's try betrayal.
Uh-oh, they're looking for more cards.
What?
If they find the right cards, we'll lose.
I got my copy.
I know it's no good.
What's that?
It's a scary spider.
Daddy.
Really.
Also.
Treasures of the ages.
Whew! Whew! That's a good one. That's a good one.
Dad, beat that card.
Oh no, we lost. Hey, you wanna pick a Minecraft level? I'll be right back. I'm not done streaming. I'm just gonna help him pick a Minecraft level. Un moment. Sorry about that. Thanks for hanging out through the break. Catch you later, Nivik. We have, if you are a parent of a small child that enjoys Minecraft, for $8 a month, you can get a subscription to a thing that gives you lots of different Minecraft levels to download, which is great because small children have the attention span of, well, small children. Do I mulligan this Grifter against likely the burn deck? I think so. I think I keep these because they're all cheap. Just want to play to the board as quickly as possible. Yeah, Minecraft Realms. And the first month is free. See, I don't actually think we've technically paid for it yet, but I'm definitely gonna pay the $8. What's a Minecraft level? So there's lots of custom Minecraft levels that have all sorts of different skins and custom game modes available.
Time to get rich.
Any criticisms or dislikes of the game? I think the only thing I have in terms of constructed feedback for this is the deck editor needs a number of improvements. But other than that, I pretty much like most of what's going on here. So, Minecraft is like computer Legos, but you can build entire custom worlds to share, and you can, like, script things inside of them and create your own video games inside of Minecraft, basically.
2, 3, 4.
No prey, no pay.
Coming in hot!
Swiftly.
My turn.
So, can't block Teemo here because he's elusive. Gonna trade here, and we'll take 2 when it dies.
Adventure starts with mushrooms.
Huh? We have a favorite deck in Runeterra. The Tempo Endure deck, I think, is my favorite that I played so far. Yeah, Disciples make this, I think I'm just opening on attacks here with her.
Love ya.
I think we're killing Teemo with this.
I can do this.
I guess I can play this as a 3/3 and then bank the spell mana and kill Teemo next turn. I think that's probably ideal. Because I'll go up to 5 mana total, so I'll bank 3 so I can play a 4 mana spell and a 4 mana ally.
If they don't break, they'll burn.
This is such a good combo.
Make the Empire proud.
Sure, I mean, there's not really anything I could do about that blue fire. I guess I'll open it. If other people could go and report that account for fraud, that would be great. I would appreciate it. I'm pretty sure you can report icons. I'll report them myself. I'll report them myself later and let my Twitch rep know. They should take care of that for me.
Guide us.
Hey, that's a good hit.
They'll never know what hit them.
The grift is dumb considering Jeff's actually online. I mean, so the thing about the internet is that when you dislike someone or hate something, most people don't take the time to validate if something is real or not before laying in on it. Yeah, feel free. Someone else just posted their Twitch page. Feel free to post it so other people can go report them. I think I'm just playing Sajani here.
Bow to no one.
I'll just try and take this out and kill them this turn. Hex is dead. Hex is a game. I don't know if you're like that's an actual question or not, but Hex died a long time ago. The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Less is motion.
Is that all?
Yep. Gosh, the burn deck is still really good.
They left me alive. That was a mistake.
Thanks for the 15 months, Missile. To be fair, you don't have to spend a ton on Runeterra to get most of the stuff. Especially if you're playing it pretty consistently. I'm bottoming these two and keeping these. Yeah, someone else had mentioned before we started this that they thought our deck was one of the better decks in the format, and so far it's felt kind of underwhelming. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Runeterra really feels like they nailed their economy with simply just not being greedy. Woo! So, I'm getting a little greedy here. Thankfully, they opened on attacks. Hopefully, they don't punish this, but I wanted to wait till I had more mana so I could do this and trigger my blunders here. Yes, this is just perfect.
Don't ask where it's from, ask how much.
Don't ask where it's from, ask how much.
I, made it myself.
Fortune favors the bold.
My shield is yours.
Set sail.
Not so far, Trumpet. I guess the twisted Sajani deck that we played this morning felt good. Oh, I'm dumb. They played a 3-2. This attack was a mistake.
Press on.
That's fine. Little bit inefficient there. Had to spew a removal spell, but
You're covered.
I got my attack in for the turn, which is great. My favorite champion specifically. In terms of playability, I don't know in terms of power level, but Fizz is my favorite champion that I've played with easily.
You call this a baraha? A disgrace.
You own what you take.
If this works, we'll get to attack and hook this into Misfortune.
For those who cannot.
Seems good.
Love ya. My duty's done.
Hey! People that were taking the time to report that account on Twitch, having a Twitch rep is great. They said they're gonna report it and that staff reports get priority, so that account should hopefully be taken down soon. Thank you. Thank you to people that pointed out that that was a thing someone was doing.
Show them our teeth.
Do I have to trade here? I kind of feel like I'm
My
supposed to
kinda
trade
party.
here. Like, I don't want to go to 8. Like, 8 is pretty low, and like, we have more cards in our hand than them, so I feel like I'm just supposed to try and survive into the late game here. Endercap, thanks for the brand new Prime support. Kid Cuzzy, thanks for the 5 months. Battling ally strikes all battling enemies. Shuffle a Garen into your deck. So now, if I Fury here, the whole board will trade. Right? So if I do this here, the whole board trades. Wait, what? Why does that level? Oh, because he's gonna strike both. Got it. That's fine though, because I have Make It Rain.
We must not relent.
I refuse.
He has Regenerate, so it's important to play this now to kill him before he heals back up.
Demacia will prevail.
Demacia will prevail.
That? A bite to cook it.
I deal in coins and carnage.
Been a long path to get here. I've got your back.
Yeah, I'm up.
Yeah, I'm up.
Break their spirits and their swords. No one goes hungry.
And then this is still vulnerable, so we'll be able to kill it in our second combat here. When she attacks, she gives other allies, makes other allies bigger. So I'm gonna put this here because this will kill this.
Shield up.
Feels like we've stabilized and we're successfully turning the corner here. Yeah, 6-6-6-6 that pumps the squad. It's not bad. Alright, so this game's like really over.
Eyes bigger.
Resolves. I mean, they just like really don't have better plays, right? Like they traded 2 for 1, but they just like need to get our board smaller. Oh no, it was a 3 for 1, right? Yeah, because they spent 2 units plus a card out of their hand. They should have blocked then single commented. Yeah, that was a spew. Yeah, they should have blocked. Probably just wasn't aware of that interaction.
My selection speaks for itself.
But Jeff, we don't get 25 turns of garbage time. My time's being valued. What do I do? I like 3 Mao in the deep, the Great Haven. It's kind of funny how confusing a new TCG is even when you don't know the rules. Yep. Whoa, that board is gasoline. And they're playing Garen on this board. Seems fitting. I think I mulligan Sajani here. Do I? Probably. I think I want to mulligan the Grifter too. It's unfortunate that we're attacking on evens, because Misfortune doesn't get to attack the turn we play her.
I'll write my own story. A real battle.
Yeah, I agree. The pacing of games in Runeterra is one of the things that they got incredibly right. The games are fast and fun, and I don't feel like I need to concede or suffer in games of Runeterra almost ever, and it's great.
Sturdy blades, custom made.
Get bloody, get paid. Don't stand in my way.
Again, good highlight of the priority system there. I passed, offering to turn my mana into spell mana. They made a play, so then I made a play.
To the field.
Yeah, the current format for this game is spectacular. No doubt about it.
The bold.
Will be, and again, like, that's something that will kind of be interesting to see, like, how does that hold up in the long term, right?
I know what I'm doing.
Like, when people ask about, do games like this have longevity, part of the question is, like, can the developers consistently, year in and year out, pump out interesting, good sets to make varied formats? As Wizards of the Coast has shown, that ain't easy. Or if it is easy, they're not capable of doing it. Am I playing a scout and attacking with my scouts?
Every wave is a
So, Tsunami, if you look at the video player that's on the site in the top right-hand corner, there's a button that you can click to see a playlist. So what you're seeing there is a playlist. Well, now I just passed, right? Oh, no, it's fine, because if they block, they just die to Misfortune. Never mind, these attacks are free. That's a good one to hit, too.
always forward.
Yeah, this game's over. actually down to 1. I agree, Empire for Hire. I think it's far easier for a digital game to keep their formats balanced and interesting than it is in paper.
Make it interesting for me.
I also love the fact that in addition, oh yeah, this was lethal. I also love the fact that in addition to banning or nerfing cards, they can also buff cards to rebalance things in this game.
Stay resolute.
I love that aspect of it.
Safety will cost you.
They have lots of tools at their disposal to fix things. Oh, this attack was also lethal, right? There were a lot of ways to eat this Reese's, chat. I'm not gonna argue that I ate it optimally, but it was still delicious. They have buffed an underplayed card with every balance patch. That's great. Alright, control matchup. I think I'm supposed to mulligan all of these? Or am I supposed to keep one of these to trigger this on Pilfered Goods later? I'm gonna keep these two. They're playing Heimer Violence Control. So, I'm pretty sure I need to get under them. I play Physical Magic. In a former life, I played Physical Magic. Attacking on evens here is also not great for Misfortune. They've increased my consumption of Reese's 50% since I started watching your stream. They are delicious.
Let none disturb my meditation. No prey, no pay. I need no weapon.
I had a small venture into Pokemon TCG at one point before I bailed out because it's riddled with cheaters. The soundtrack of this game feels better than Arena, and the soundtrack changes based on what boards you have. The Pirate board has an S tier soundtrack. It's really good. That's unfortunate. Yeah, look at that. Yay, God, that was 3 years ago?
I'm not greedy. My friends, though.
Yes! Riot is so incredibly good at monetizing their game via cosmetics. Their economy in their game is incredibly user-friendly because they know they can make their money in other places by doing those other things well. What kind of cheating am I talking about? Check out this article that I wrote 3 years ago about cheating in Pokemon. You gonna open on attack here and smack me for 4?
Silent as death. Swift and silent as the breeze.
Yeah, 10 is the max hand size in this game. So we're actually right up against it here. I played Pokemon TCG Online for a while, but COVID increased the price to play because of the weird economy. Yeah, the Pokemon TCG digital client is actually really good, but their economy just blows.
Fast as wind, light as air.
Treasures of the ages for a price.
That blocks this at least. I like the bits you put on YouTube, really well thought out, and I'm glad you get the chance to take a break for a bit. Everybody needs it for their sanity. Best wishes. And don't forget how Kiki card used to make you feel. Oh, Kiki. Oh, Kiki.
Ye started without me.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards in my hand. I think we're probably gonna pilfered goods and pick 2 things up off the top of their deck. Someone I know from my LGS plays Pokemon competitively once made day 2 of Pokemon with the record of 2-0-7 because the rules only cared about losses for making day 2 and the slow play enforcement's awful. Yep.
Goes to a good cause. Me.
It goes to a good cause, me. Huh. I could Flash of Brilliance to net a mana? Right? This gives me 3 mana?
Let's get to it.
Spring does not pity winter.
Probably recalling their 4-3 inside of combat. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm not... I'll get to draw 1 more card next turn and have my hand be full. Really wish the user interface gave me a number somewhere to quickly identify how many cards are in my hand. Like the 7 to 10 card range makes it hard to identify at a glance, I feel like. Thanks, Bracador. I appreciate the third of a year. I think the game boards are $9 in in-game currency.
I need no weapon.
No, you choose your game board. Each player picks their half of the game board. Hot soup! Thanks for the brand new Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome to Glandia. Spenzor, thank you for the entire year of support. Let's get your sword to go with that shield. Thanks for keeping me around. Deny! You have the audacity to interact with me? Some hot nonsense.
The dark beckons.
Where's my Teferi at, chat? So stupid, my opponent gets to interact with me. Who thought this was a good idea?
Success gets noticed around here.
Alright, with the hook plus misfortune.
Sweet smell of science.
That's terrifying.
Fortune favors the bold. Guns blazing.
Pack mentality could potentially let us steal this game if we don't die to Heimer. Heimer's really good. He turns all your spells into free creatures, basically. Okay, so Misfortune's thing is gonna break the barrier, right? So if I give this 4/4, their thing will die, right? His Misfortune's trigger deals 1 to all battling enemies and their Nexus. They'll still gain some life from this hitting, but it'll die and my thing will live now, actually. Which is great. Were they dead to double pump? No, because this is gaining 4. They also have just, like, an incredible amount of interaction, so, like, I don't think going for it there is very correct. Yeah, this game has a ton of back and forth. The fact that combat tricks are playable makes the game have a lot of variety in it. I guess this isn't strictly bad, because it lets me hook the Heimer next turn, right?
Love ya.
Yes, yes, again.
Oh, it does strongest enemy. Never mind. It does strongest enemy. Sorry. I'm used to, we're playing Sujani, whatever his name is. Lets us pick.
The ocean whispers her secrets.
And fire!
That is a lot of fearsome dorks. Was that a good draw, chat? Does anybody know if that draw was good?
Light as air.
I do not have an affiliate link for Runeterra, no. Are you feeling lucky, chat? Are you feeling lucky? In before it misses the X ones, right?
You cannot escape.
We're gonna give this lifesteal and barrier, so this way if it misses, we don't die. Papi! You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. Thank you for the biddies, Robbie Crab. I really appreciate the support. Alright, no deny. Don't deny me. Don't deny me. Don't deny me. Don't deny me. Don't do it. Have a heart. Have a heart. Don't deny me. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. This game is certainly esports ready, chat. Certainly esports ready. My knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on the sweater already, but you keep on forgetting what we wrote down. The whole crowd roars so loud you open your mouth, but the words won't come out. He's hoping now, everybody choking now. Don't snap me back to reality. I want to live in my fantasy. I want to kill your board and gain 2. Come on now. Come on. Yeah, if we don't get denied, if they don't have deny here, I get to go 1 drop, 2 drop, untap pack mentality.
Technology is so brilliant, it must be mine.
Okay. All right, that could have gone worse. That could have gone. We're gonna call that a victory. We're gonna call that a successful turn.
An exceptional event. Everything can use an upgrade.
You've got dangerous eyes. I like that. Not just the eyes, you know.
Round and round and round it goes. My most groundbreaking invention to date.
Please be dead. Please be dead. Please be dead. Please be dead. Alright, come on, no deny. One more time. One more time. No deny. Come on. One deny. No deny. One more time. Get him! Get him! What would be a good deck for getting used to Runeterra? In MTG, you enjoy Mono, Blue, and Feather decks. You should try the Endure Tempo deck. You can find a video of it on my YouTube channel and my website in the playlist, the Runeterra playlist. It's such a shame. It's such a shame we didn't have one more mana here.
Vi stands for violence. This is our way.
And this works how I want it to work, right? We do this. This gets killed by Misfortune's trigger. This takes 1 and then takes 4, and then we attack with everything afterwards. And these are both scouts, so I get a second combat after this. Scout mechanic says if we only attack with scouts, we get to kill him. Alright, down to 6. Yep, they get priority here, but unless this they're at 0, right? They're just dead. Because I do this and I hook this here, and then this dies to her trigger and she overwhelms for 5. She's not gonna flip here, but they're dead. This is a sick game.
Bring it.
This does the damage to all of their blocking things and 1 to their Nexus.
Interesting solution.
Wow, that's really interesting, Rumple. That they localized the currency to make it accessible in other areas. How not greedy of them.
Tell it to the fists.
Love ya.
Love ya.
Silence. Coming to save the day. Or wreck it.
Fortune smiles.
I feel like Violence's tagline there might have been a little bit of a pump fake. a sweet one. We really didn't see Sejuani really do much for us there. I really felt like we were more of a Misfortune deck than a Sejuani deck, just because, like, a lot of the time we were just, like, interested in curving out. It also probably doesn't help that, like, when this was in our opener, we were mulliganing. Yeah, that's because we are. Okay, so that summary is accurate. Sejuani's good, he just needs it. This is a card that is basically in our deck to give us staying power into the late game, right? Is basically what this does. And honestly, the fact that his spell card is good was super reasonable as well. Listen, someone in chat told me her name was Violence, so I'm just gonna call her Violence from now on, okay? It seems fitting based on her caricature. Why is this card in this deck? I think this is the only card in this deck that I look at it and I go, why is this card in this deck? It's a 6-mana solution to burn. I mean, yeah, like, this is... Oh, and then Rally. Okay, I missed Rally. I got it. Rallying, we never drew this card, and we never played it. I missed it. Okay, I accept that Rallying is good in my Misfortune deck. I was like, why do I want a 6-drop that gains 3? Rally makes sense. Alright, at any rate, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. I am gonna be doing all Runeterra stuff between now and when Haley gets here, but I am also just gonna kinda take it easy. This is like a pseudo week off, and then I'm gonna take an actual week off when Haley gets here. If you haven't watched my update video on YouTube, it talks about the Winota ban update yesterday and my thoughts on that and Magic, as well as my plans for the channel until after Haley comes. For those that didn't catch that, the TLDR is that we've scheduled for Haley to come if she doesn't come of her own accord on Monday. And then once she gets here, I'm going to take a week off, which means I'll be back with Magic content as well as more Runeterra content on the 22nd. But between now and when she gets here, I'm going to be doing a little bit of Runeterra every day, I think. So thanks for hanging out. Everybody enjoy the rest of your... Is it Tuesday? Enjoy the rest of your Blurs Day wherever you're at. Stay safe out there. Catch all of y'all around later.